The man who a jury convicted, then recommended death for killing a young girl, is now back in court after the state says Joseph Zieler threatened and harassed Robin Cornell's mother. During the original trial, letters that were written by Zieler and sent to Robin Cornell's mother came to light. Hello again, I'm Amanda Hall.
And I'm Russ McCaskey. And now the convicted killer is back at the courthouse. Wing News reporter Claire Galt joins us now. Claire, what was inside those letters?
Threats and outrageous accusations against Jan Cornell. Now, Joseph Zieler at worst faces lethal injection, at best life in prison. But before any of that happens, he's got to answer a harassing a witness charge.
Joseph Zieler likes to write letters to judges. Here's just a handful. In them, he professes his innocence. Sometimes he demands a new lawyer. Those letters are okay, legally. But this one he sent to the mother of one of his victims, who would be a witness at his trial, Jan Cornell. And that is not okay. Zieler now faces the death penalty for the murder of 11-year-old Robin Cornell and family friend, 32-year-old Lisa Story. She was babysitting Robin the night of May 9th, 1990, when Zieler broke into the Cornell home, beat, sexually assaulted, and murdered them.
Yeah, let's bring out Joseph Zieler.
Why do letters to Cornell matter when Zieler already faces death for double murder? Because those letters were at the center of the most explosive testimony during the trial.
Fight and vengeance. I will drag this, parentheses, and you, Robin and Lisa, through appeals all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court in Washington, D.C.
Absolutely. I wrote that.
And did you also write on the next line, I'm innocent, I will prove it, no matter how long it takes. Do you really want the rest of your life spent in court?
Yes, I wrote that.
You're threatening then Miss Cornell with what you're going to do. Should she not, what? What do you want her to do?
Well, she's calling me a rapist and a murderer, so what, I can't write that? I mean, she's calling me a rapist and a murderer, and I'm calling her a pig for not washing her sheets.
That reference to not washing her sheets comes from another Zieler claim, that he slept with Cornell 6 months before the murders. And that is why his DNA was in her home.
I was trying to defend myself.
After the trial, I sat down with Jan Cornell exclusively. She told me she's not surprised by Zieler's claims. He knows he's guilty, and he tried to say anything he could think of to get away with murder.
He's evil to the core. Because you watch this, there was not one shred ever of any remorse in anything he did, like it was another day. And what's the big deal?
Zieler showed up in court without a lawyer, so the judge appointed a public defender to represent him and continue today's hearing. Now, as for his sentencing for the murders of Robin Cornell and Lisa Story, that's going to happen in late June.